Inspired Alpha is having a great time texting back and forth with this hot chick he met earlier. The conversation is flowing smoothly, but all of a sudden, she stops replying. He thinks, oh, she might be busy. She will reply later. Minutes turn to hours. Hours turn to days. She has definitely ignored me. He thinks, what should I do? Text her again? Call her? Ignore her? I really don't know what to do here. I never understood what to do when a woman rejected me face to face or through text until I learned these 4 things. So if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe because we're on a mission to reach 1 million subscribers. Join the team and let's jump into the video. The first thing we need to get out of the way is looking at texting and general conversations face to face as 2 different entities. These are the same things and the same principles applies. This is why we get so confused. You think texting and talking to her face to face is different. It is the same. So that aside, the first thing we need to ask ourselves is, when she ignores you face to face, what would you do? You would give her space. If you are boring, if you're a boring guy and you're trying to force this conversation to her, you'll feel that awkwardness. You'll feel this is not right. I wouldn't want someone to actually feed me boring crap, force it into me like I wanted it. This is the same way. Whatever it is you are conversing or talking about, maybe it's boring, maybe she's preoccupied with other things. Now what you're doing is being a distraction to her. So what is the best case scenario for her? It is to ignore you so that she can focus on other things. What your best action should be is give her some time off. Now imagine this scenario. We are talking about face-to-face conversations. When she ignores you, what do you do? When you give her space, when you give her time to do her thing, do you sit there waiting? Okay, let me just sit here and wait until when she's going to come, and when she's ready she'll talk to me. So you're just there waiting like a creep, a stupid man. Just imagine that situation. You're just sitting there, you have nothing else to do. You're just sitting there waiting for her to tell you now, hey, I'm ready now, let's continue talking. This is the mindset most men have. I had it. I had to kill that mentality. That means you are treating texting and general conversation as the same in terms of, hey, if I'm not talking to you, I am doing something else. I am talking to you the time that I want, the time that I'm free, the time that I feel, I feel like I want to talk to you. But if I'm not having your attention, if I'm not getting your full attention, then I'll do something else. So in a social setting, of course, you will be interacting with other people. This is the same way your texting life should be. You should have plenty of people who you can talk to. Or rather than wasting your time on meaningless conversations, you can have something meaningful to do. That way, you don't sit there like a fool waiting. I'm waiting for her to reply my text. It will take 2 days, so I'll just have to stay here waiting for her text. Man, that is sad. The first thing, give her space, but give her space while you are doing other things. Number 2 is, let's think about this scenario first. You're in this social setting and she ignored you. Now, what do? Do you take it personally and you're like, oh, that woman, she's a bitch. I don't want to talk to her. I don't know. You know, do you take things personally, or you're just like, oh, cool. But I'll try again. I'll definitely play with her mind. I'll definitely screw with her a little bit for just my fun. So this is the mindset that we will bring to texting. The point number 2.
don't take it personally. When she ignores you, say for example, you are having a very nice conversation, and then all of a sudden she stops, or you mess up, you say something stupid, or women have all these issues that she'll just look at something very, very, very little and think, I'm not going to talk to this guy, and it's okay, it's their right. Now, what you do is just think of anything that will get her in from that state that she's in, because she's not expecting your text. Of course, she's not expecting your text. So you text her something that throws her off balance. Now, after you've already given her space, that is when now you can deploy this amazing strategy. I like to use it because I have nothing to lose. What I'm trying to do is create some closure where I am not taking things personal. I don't want it to affect me emotionally. That way, when we still meet in the future, I still have my power, my respect, my dignity, all the things that I want. I'm not giving away my power to just someone because she rejected me. Now I'm feeling bad. That is the wrong way to look at it. How you do this is you can text her something like, hey, I didn't know you would quit this soon. Wait, really? A girl like you gets intimidated by good looks? You see, you are framing this text in a way that you're coming off as this arrogant guy who thinks he's too good looking, or you are assuming that she's intimidated by your looks. But all you're doing is just poking at her, telling her that, hey, I don't care if you rejected me or not. It doesn't matter. The point is that you're communicating. I don't take things personally. So if you want to take things personally, that is on you. But as for me, it's all cool. Now, of course, when you meet her face to face, you're not going to be her friend. You're not going to initiate anything. Let her do all the thinking. All you've done is you've taken the mental burden that comes from being ignored, because you feel this responsibility of trying to seek that approval. You've already taken that responsibility off your mind. You've given it back to her. Hey, I don't want to carry this burdensome thing over my life. Take it. It was yours from the beginning, so stay with it. Now, from there, you are free. You are free to do whatever you want. Number 3 is cutting your losses and moving on. So you've already established that, hey, I don't really take things personally. Once you've already done that, then if she does not reply, because what you're doing is just poking at her to see whether she was just playing some stupid game or she really is disinterested in you. Once you get that clear by her not responding to you, cut your losses, move on. Just like in the social setting, if someone is not responding to you, you can't just sit there and start asking her, hey, why do you dislike me? Why do you feel? You look like a stupid man. You want to move on. That is the reality. If you don't move on, you will lose your respect and you lose your value. But you've already established that, hey, I gave you an opportunity. You never took that opportunity. It's okay. No hard feelings. What I do, I'll just move on to your friend or your mother or whoever it is that you want to move on to next. This is the world we live in. If you don't have the balls to move on, because this is where most men get stuck. They just want to know why won't you give me the attention that I want? This is where you fuck up yourself. Move on swiftly. Learn how to move on. That is a skill you learn by moving on so many times that now it is just wired in you. If you see bullshit, you move on. If you get ignored and you've done everything that you know to know, hey, she's not playing games, she really doesn't like me, you move on. Move on. Number 4 is that you must remember the first thing we talked about, and that is treating texting as just a way of conversing with anyone. So think about this situation. You're in a social setting, you are cool, calm, relaxed, talking the way you want, saying whatever it is you want. You know, you are truly authentic to yourself. You are not trying to fake some type of image so that people like you. You are who you are, and you give the world who you are. Hey, this is how I come. If you fuck with me, cool. If you don't, cool. I'm not trying to impress anyone. Take this mindset, bring it to texting. You are not trying to impress anyone. So what you're doing is just, hey, this is me. This is me. And if it's not cool with you, it's okay. I understand. I am not everybody's cup of tea. You can never impress anyone. You can never be liked by everyone. Once you adopt this mindset, then once people ignore you, it becomes easy, because well, it is expected. Not everyone is going to want to be around you. Not everyone wants to talk to you, and you'll fuck up sometimes, and it's okay. All you have to do is just be yourself. Be yourself in text and in all conversational situations. Now, hopefully you got value from today's video. Like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace out.